Hey y'all, today on the farm, the Deanco auction is over and we got the first of a few things we purchased back on the farm. I was bidding on and looking at some welders, did not win any of those. It didn't go for the price I wanted, but we did get this trailer that at first glance appears to be a junked out welding trailer. And it does look rough, but it's gonna be a good welding trailer for me. It's also gonna hold a cutting torch and an air compressor. But first we got to do what my barber always said. My barber used to always tell me growing up, he says, son, I'm gonna cut the ugly off of you. So we're about to cut the ugly off this trailer, get it primed, painted, and ready for use. Hey y'all, it's been a few days since we painted the trailer. We got substantial rainfall all night last night, and now it is about 15 or 20 degrees cooler than it was on the day that we painted the trailer. Can't do any field work because of how wet it is, but we got some good work to do here, a lot of work. I'm gonna replace the bearings on all four wheels and take these old brakes off. The brakes are useless. We're gonna get them off of here and gone. And we're gonna put new bearings on there. And the reason we're gonna put new bearings on there is before we left the sale, we checked all the bearings out, and while they were usable, some of them had a little bit of rust on them, and there was the grease was not as lubricating as it once was. Some of the grease was a little dry looking, so we packed fresh grease in them to get them down the road and get them to the house. But now is the time to get all those old bearings and races out, put new ones on, get them packed full of fresh grease, because we're going to put a welder on here and an air compressor and a torch. We don't want to get all that weight on this trailer and to be on the way to the field to fix something when a wheel bearing goes out. The trailer's not in use right now, doesn't have weight on it. Now's the time to put all new bearings on it so everything is just right when we get this thing ready to go. This is what the bearings look like. That grease is no longer greasy. It's dried up. It's rusty in there. So we're going to take off all 4 wheel hubs, put all new bearings, all new races, seals, the works, and all 4 wheels. The previous owner had this trailer equipped with this brake system. This isn't even hooked up. The wires are back here. They're not in use. So we're just gonna take them off and get rid of them. For those of you not familiar with this style of rim, you have an actual rim and then you have the wheel, and then you got a series of wedges that go on bolts. And the wedges, some of them you can still read it on them, some of them you can't, but they say on one side of them they say the word wheel, and on this side here they say rim. So you put the rim side toward the rim, and it's got a bevel on it. It's shaped just like the rim, and this side is square to fit into this notch right here. And as you put all 5 of them on, it slowly, that taper goes down into the wheel and forces it tight. It's difficult to get them started though. You got to just kind of hold it up in place. It's a little bit more trickier than just putting a regular wheel on. I'm using my legs to hold it in place while I start all my bolts. This is the jack that came on the trailer. It is stove up, it's useless. Get rid of that. Bought a brand new jack. Well, that's it for today, y'all. We have totally refurbished this trailer. I hope y'all saw the difference between what we call sucker paint at the auction and an actual refurbished job. A sucker paint job is you just take some paint, don't do any prep work, just paint everything wall to wall, take it to the sale and hope some sucker buys it. This though, we took this trailer down to bare metal, primed it, painted it, all new bearings, tubes in the tires, new jack, new wires under. We ain't got them under it yet, but just rewired the trailer, new tail lights, complete redo. I got under that box back there, I got a brand new air compressor we're going to mount on it, and I'm going to rent some oxygen saline tanks for the back. But what I need for you is to help me find a used welder. I need a Lincoln or a Miller portable welder to go on this trailer, and it'll be ready for use. I thank all y'all for watching. We'll see you next time.